Well, I think the business has got real momentum, and this is what happens when businesses are performing. Success breeds success. And if you think about the operating profit, which you said up 20%, we're on track to hit all our targets, but that is driven by strong underlying growth in all areas of the business. So if we think about the general insurance business, we're up 14%. In the retirement business, we're up 33%. In the wealth business, net flows are up 23%. So, that is then driving strong customer. So we've got 20 million customers, 1.3 million net new customers just in the last year alone. So, it's good. And that's going through to the shareholders, obviously, which is great for them. Over 10 billion in 4 years.
Run up as well.
Yeah, we've had a really good run up in the last couple of years.
General insurance premium, though, up 14%. To me, that triggers that phrase around services inflation. Why is 14% still the number as we talk about inflation coming back, particularly in markets like Europe? What is the normal rate of increase we should be seeing?
So you have to remember that this has come off a number of years where inflation, particularly for motor insurance, was really high because you had used car prices increasing, you had supply chain issues, and so rates had to go up to accommodate that, coming off the back of very low rates post-COVID where frequency was low. So I think what you're seeing is the flow through, because obviously the way that rate earns through in insurance, it takes 24 months for the rate to earn through. You're seeing some benefit of that, but we have grown very, very strongly in our retail insurance business, particularly in the UK, where in retail motor, for example, we're up by 31%, which I think is really smart trading from the team because they're basically writing business at the top of the market. So, it's good trading.
In terms of the growth of the asset under management to £407 billion, where are you going to take that next? Is that's going to become an even more part of the business for you, which primarily people look and say it's an insurer rather than an asset manager?
Yeah, so we would say a wealth player if you think about the AUM. So what we have, a big workplace business, 4.8 million members in the workplace business. That platform is 129 billion. It's the biggest platform in the UK. And we have 200 billion of AUM on our advisor platform and the wealth platform. If I go back 4 years, that was 85 billion less. So you can see the real momentum there as defined contribution pensions grow, as people are investing more on platforms. Our platform is performing very, very well. It's a real sort of momentum play.
Amanda, why does the Chancellor in the UK generally have a problem with people wanting to reinvest back into the United Kingdom? Are you under pressure to come up with products that make it more exciting to invest in UK businesses?
Well, if you think about Aviva, if our annuity book is 68 billion, 40 billion of that is invested in UK, 30 billion in UK infrastructure. And we've invested 10 billion since 2020. So we are big investors in the UK. It's important for the UK to do well, and we've committed to investing 25 billion over the next 10 years with our annuity business. So, what we need is the long-term thinking. What are the projects? What's the certainty around those projects? Then, obviously, the planning, get that bit done, and then we're ready to invest.
So, sorry, I've got to follow up on that one. I get from your answer there that the Chancellor hasn't offered you the answers to those questions.
Well, I think there's things coming, right? So you think about the National Wealth Fund, that has happened. You've got the planning regulation, which I think legislation will come. These are really, really important milestones in terms of allowing us the opportunity to invest. So one thing that has happened is the Solvency UK reforms last year. That has definitely opened the opportunity for us. But, there's a lot more that needs to be done. Yeah.